I'm about to send email to Cadastre Smederevo, which is city in Serbia. This is their address. So Smederevo city in Serbia. This is head of Cadastre. So the Cadastre is state institution, part of Geodetic Institute, dealing with properties, ownership, stuff like that. So they committed major frauds in 2020 and 2021. So both Geodetic Institute, this is their website, Regional Geodetic Institute, RGZ.gov.rs, and this is related to Cadastre. So I can close this. They don't have direct email anymore, but I can use only this contact form. So I filled this with my data, name, surname, my email. Maybe I can even search it on internet. Let's see. No, I cannot find it. Anyways, so I'm going to just translate the message for head of that department, DANICA JEVTOVIC. As can be seen, she is the head of the department. So DANICA JEVTOVIC, one more time. And today is date and time. Okay, so my phone number. This is city of where Katastar is located. So Smederevo, there are a lot of other cities. This is the number of case number. So it's here. These are for properties that are sold illegally. My properties. Here they are. So 1161 1 and 2, 1162, 1163. So the local mobster who bought it illegally. So this part, so he divided it on his own. I don't know, like this part here. So this whole part, and I think it's somewhere here where it stops. So 2/3. So this other part, so this part is mine. As it can be seen here, 61.1, 61.2, 62.6, and 63, 2/3. And the number of the case, so 952.024, 952.024, 033, 51.009 slash 2022. This is the date, 20th of April 2022, and the contract about selling this is signed on 15th of April 2022. So it took 5 days to finish up everything. Usually it takes more than that, but anyways, so this is the number of that contract, OPU 381 318 318 2022. So this is only one page. There are more pages, but I got only one. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. So next is question, have I contacted this institution before? I said yes. Name of the person that I contacted in that institution: Vojin Krstić, Dam, dog, or Milo Goric dog. Milo Goric is alternative name for Montenegrins, which are residents of Montenegro, which is illegal state created by communists in post-communist era in Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia. So this is illegal state, and head of that state is Milo Đukanović, local mobster. So residents, this piece of shit. So residents, look at this more. So residents of Montenegro are called Milo Goric. This is a sort of a joke. So it's offensive, of course. So I said that this piece of shit, Vojin Krstić, who is, I think he's still the lawyer of Cadastre of Smederevo. I said he's dumb, Milo Goric dog, never answered my, this is what I wrote here. Actually, I can translate it. And I was referring to other case, which is the okay, I don't know why is this not translated. Now confirm receipt of an email since 2020. Okay, so I think I have email on this. Sorry, video on this on my YouTube channel. So yeah, Vojin Krstić, Cadastre of Smederevo, and this piece of shit, Templar Knight, Borko Drašković, also Milo Goric. So it's not Montenegro, but Milo Negro. So when translated in Serbian, it says Milo Goric, which means that they are residents of state that belongs to that Milo Đukanović, local mobster. So this is the video on frauds committed by Katastar, and of course with approval of that monster piece of shit Templar Knight Borko Drašković, director of Republic Geodetic Institute of Serbia. So next up, type of complaint, not dealing with my request, which is what happened. They totally ignored, as can be seen in that video that I just showed. They totally ignored both Cadastre of Smederevo and Regional Geodetic Institute. They ignored my complaints and all proofs that I sent them about frauds committed by judge. So this is for head of Cadastre of Smederevo, DANICA JEVTOVIC, it says here video about frauds of judges in Cadastre of Smederevo. So I'm just opening this. I'm not logged in by any means. So this is the video. It's to the director of nursing home where monstrous murder of my family lives now. They are trying to save her from prison. So this video contains a lot of other videos about, for instance, this one about the this here frauds committed by multiple judges, and this is the video that I just closed about Katastar and that piece of shit Borko Drašković, but I set the time on part related to falsifying my signature when this contract about selling these 4 properties is signed. So I explained it here in this part, which is now selected, and this last part gives the law article and the paragraph proving that my signature is falsified. So this is what I sent. Okay, so next up, and of course time is set on this part related to falsifying my signature, but it is mandatory to watch the whole video for other details. So nursing home still didn't have the guts to take my property. It is illegally given by monstrous murderer of my family, which is I just forgot to mention her. Okay, so again, I'm not logged in. Everyone can access this. So this is monster who murdered 3 members of my family. Her sister who gave guarantees for her. Both of these 2 pieces of shit have major psych issues. So this is G Drive about other case, this case. So not this one related to the selling property, that contract, but the other one, this one related to, so 2020, the date is 2020. So the last part, 2020, this is when the whole thing started, when procedure started. So this part, this G Drive directory is related to this case. So 952.024.033.137.006/2020, and I'm now going to open this. So I'm showing just that this is the same. But I'm going to use this because pictures are cached. So this is envelope where I received changes in notification about changes. I think it's sent on 12th of March 2021. So I received the notification on changes in Katastar where third of my property is illegally given to monstrous murder of my family. So this is a number of the case. 952024033 So these are all the properties that are given. Third of these properties is given illegally to that monster who murdered my family by judges, multiple judges committing frauds, and of course Cadastre and Geodetic Institute committing frauds. So this is the date, 11th of March 2021. Day before that, of course, the same case, 13706. These first 9 numbers are usually the same, so this is the same case, of course. And this is the another page. Never mentioned that I filed a complaint. Some more data and so on and so on. And the last page, it says here Vojin Krstić. Here. That piece of shit. Okay, so this is also public. I'm not signed in, but this is the problem. It cannot load my name for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so I can close this as well. I showed all the data, all the relevant data. So I asked this head of the Katastar, I don't know if she's aware of what happened. Please annul all the both of the decisions. So these 2 cases related to selling my property and the one related to changing ownership in property, of property, so ownership of property contract. So again, I asked head of Cadastre of Smederevo to annul this by the end of the day, these 2 decisions. Then, please send me a scanned contract OPU 318-2022. This is contract I mentioned, signed legally, signed on 15th of April 2022, which is, okay, I can translate this actually. Scan contracts, okay, data, which is part of case, which I mentioned, and which contains my 4th signature that I allegedly agreed to the division of property, which never happened, and that can be heard on the recording of a telephone conversation with Zvonimir Stevanovic, okay, whose wife Vesna bought my plots fraudulently. As heard, Zvonimir admits that he cannot wait for the court to divide the property and that he did it himself, which is illegal, of course. So in that part of the law that I stated, either owners voluntarily divide the property, or if they cannot do that, then court can do that, must do that. He brutally broke the law because the competent prosecutors in charge, prosecution officers in charge, and police crash courses promised him that they would not react, i.e. that they will protect him. This is what happened. This is why he had the guts to brutally break the law, not just him, but also the notary, who first tried to steal my whole property and give it to my brother's property and give it to that monster who murdered my family in the BOJANA BABIC notary. In September 2019, then she knew very well what was happening, and she still certified that contract of illegally selling my third of my property, actually 2/3 of my property, because my brother was also tricked into selling property. So Bojana Babic, notary, these are videos about her. She is also the one who is part of this scheme. So this is the recording of that conversation, 5th of May 2022, with the real owner of Polja Komerc. Okay, so this is Polja Komerc. Owner is the guy who can be heard in this conversation, phone conversation. He is a war profiteer and local mobster, Zvonimir Stevanovic, real owner of Polja Komerc. So they are selling stuff for agriculture, pesticides and other things. So his wife is official owner, but he's unofficial owner of that property, of this, that's I don't know if I can use this word, chain of set of the stores selling things for agriculture. So I need to open this as well. So this conversation, I will put this is now on G Drive, but I will put it on internet, on YouTube, my YouTube channel that I just showed. I'll put it here very soon. So this is now uploaded, fully uploaded, as can be seen, it is public, everyone can access it.
Kako da podelimo njima? Znači, po zakonu prvo to treba, ali...
So 27 minutes 23 seconds, and there is a part here when this mobster says he cannot, I will mark this part in when I upload this to YouTube, when he said he cannot wait the court to divide the property, which is of course super illegal. And I also need to mention another piece of shit. So a lawyer who was representing my brother, who tricked my brother into selling property, and she represented my brother and that monster who murdered my family. There she is, Dušanka Lukic, real piece of shit. It can be heard here in the phone conversation I had with her, how she's brutally breaking the law, part 1 and part 2. So again, she did that because prosecution promised they won't touch her. Okay, and this, the last part is about involvement of international institutions. So there are 13 videos about involvement of international institutions. So international institutions are institutions. Look at this moron, this piece of shit. So international institutions are institutions that have at least 2 members, 2 states, but of course they have way more than 2. Okay, so involvement of these institutions, international institutions, shows that it's monstrous murders of 3 members of my family, which also include a poisoning of 3 kids. So the involvement of these institutions, international institutions, shows that it is international case and it's a high profile case, and that all these international institutions are actually controlled by real mafia, so-called elite. So this is about poisoning children, and this is a piece of shit from police department Smederevo who protected her, although he knew very well that she was poisoning children. So these two videos. Okay, and I think I mentioned that here. Yeah, I think I mentioned that here as well. Okay. So now I'm going to send this. So this is my signature and so on and so on. So it is very important that I set this properly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to can I open new one? I'm going just to copy this. Just for the record, and I'm going to copy the, okay, my phone number, and to convert this to the to PDF, of course. I'm copying the whole thing. Just for the record. So convert, export as PDF. Third, this third. Okay, save. Cool. I can close this. Delete document. Okay, so before I send this, I want to check out the that document should be here. Yeah, it's PDF. Okay, so my email. No. So my email, phone number, case number. Okay, this is the whole thing. I'm just showing. Okay. So I'm now going to send this and check out what's happening with the response of the server. I think I added everything that should be added. Okay, so I'm sending this now. What? Okay, so I need to remove this part, but I will add it in the area here. Okay, so this should be okay now. So I should check out everything with buses. Yeah, it says here that I successfully sent my complaint. Actually, it's not a complaint, it's the request. So that should be it.